Hey, what's going on, guys? Real quick, want to show you guys how I store my knives. I put them in this toolbox. It has a lot of anti-rust liners, and some other anti-rust stuff in there. Prevents corrosion on any metal parts I put in there. I also put in, memory cards and stuff like that I want to protect from oxidation. So this is where I keep my knives for now. And until this came in the mail today, this was a lightning deal on Amazon. Got it for $158.99, and if you were to go buy it right now, since the sale is over, you'll have to pay $209, which is still okay because it retails for over $400. And this is a Barska Biometric safe. Since my knife collection is starting to grow, get a little more expensive, I'm gonna go ahead and open it up, see what we got. I got the top opening model. There's a model that opens from the side, one that opens from the top. Probably bolt this to the floor since we had recent thefts and armed robberies in my area. I need to better protect our valuables. So first off, this thing is like really heavy for what it is. I mean, if you picked up a gun vault, those are really light. I think it's like 8 pounds. And this one's like smaller, but it weighs like 25 pounds, so it's a lot more heavy duty, but still it's not meant to prevent theft. It's just meant to secure valuables like your gun. I mean, if you have kids, you want to put your gun in a safe. You don't want your kids accessing it. It's not really to prevent a burglar from coming in and ripping the safe apart. They're not that hard. I mean, a safe of that design is going to weigh a couple 100 pounds easily. I'm going to take this out. Alright, pull this out. Alright, so I pulled it out. The lid was open. Take off this staticky bubble wrap here. See what we got. So it comes with warning: biometric top opening safe. It's intended to be installed or mounted to the floor or countertop only. So I'm definitely going to mount this. I'm thinking about mounting it to our 300-pound desk. So if a burglar were to want to just take this and go open it somewhere else, they're going to have to saw the desk in half or just take a baseball bat to it and beat it. Comes with spare key because it does run off of batteries. It needs batteries to read your fingerprint, and also open the bolts right here. If the batteries do fail, if you don't replace them after it warns you for a very long time, you're gonna have to use these keys to open it. And for those of you who don't know where the keyhole is, I'm not gonna tell you. Yeah, you don't need to know unless you have the safe. So we got padding in here. I'll replace that padding with some anti-rust stuff. So I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. See, this is the padding I have in my safe. It's Cobalt brand. I think you get it at Lowe's. It's an anti-rust, comes in a roll. Highly recommend that for your knives. And if you have a collection that's probably getting to the point where you could buy a used car, I would suggest getting a safe or hiding them. You know, you don't want to lose your knives because somebody is a pathetic idiot and thinks he needs to go into other people's houses and steal stuff. Comes with manual, all that good stuff. It's got a hydraulic actuator. Once it opens, pull up on this here, and it just, the hydraulic thing opens it for you the rest of the way and holds it open. So that's real cool. The one that opens on the front, on the side, doesn't have the hydraulics. That's another reason I bought the top opening model. So if I were a thief and I saw this, I'd probably get a crowbar, stick that in there. But this is it's pretty thick. This plate right here is real thick. Sidewalls, not thick. That's a fail. But top is real thick. Side isn't. It's real top heavy too. That lid, it's like all the weight is in the lid. Because this is real thin and it's like. I really wish this had like, or they put the 2 bolts. There's only 2 bolts that hold it closed. I wish the 2 bolts were maybe there and there. Or that'd be awesome if it had 4 bolts. That would be like top security right there. This is not made to prevent theft though. It's just made to prevent your kids from getting your guns. Or if you have any people over, you don't want them finding your valuables and just grabbing them. Put them in here. They'll be safe. Alright guys, I'll probably keep maybe some knives in there because I can't hold them all in here. I mean, I don't have that many, but that's still a good drawer chest. I bought that for my tool set I bought a long time ago, and I pretty much put all my electronics and knives and guns in there, my handguns. Alright guys, I will get this thing set up, probably show you guys how it works, give you my thoughts and opinions on it. I highly recommend getting one of these if you have a knife collection going. It's definitely worth buying. Now I chose this model over the gun vault due to reviews. I mean, this is like the best biometric safe there is. I would not get a gun vault. I mean, they're cheap. Customer service is lacking. Sentry Safe is, their models they're just too cheap. I wouldn't trust really expensive knives and guns in there, really. But something's better than nothing. The main goal is to deter thefts from occurring, rather than leaving things out in the open or in a cheap box. You got something that they have to work for. Maybe they'll work on it and they won't get it. They'll leave some fingerprints on it or something. And how I understand how it works is you press this button and you put your finger on the glass and it reads it and it'll open right up. So I'll program me and my wife, and you get to save up to 30 fingerprints. So I'll save 15 for me and 15 for my wife. So it'll guarantee that it'll open whenever we need it to open. in case something happens to your finger. You want to program multiple fingers multiple times. Make sure whenever you need to get your gun out of there, you can get it out as soon as possible. So the packaging came real good. Came in 2 boxes, a box inside of a box. Has this real thick padding on the bottom. And then it had this real, okay, there goes my light. It has this real thick padding on the top. So real good packaging. Alright guys, I will see you guys later.